Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Get Technical, and this is Let's Get Comics. So, the issue I'm going to be reviewing today is the Superior Spider-Man issue 3. So, like I always do, just let's get this right out of the way. The rating of this comic, I'm going to give it... I had a bunch of different numbers in my head, like the story's still fresh in my mind. I want to give it an 8.7 out of 10 because these Superior Spider-Man comics have been getting better and better with each issue, but I mean this comic isn't like super unreal compared to all the other ones. Like Superior Spider-Man is good comics, like they're probably always going to average at about an 8, maybe an 8.5. But like they're slowly getting even better and better to it's the point where you have to buy this comic because it's so good and so essential to Spider-Man. And I mean, I think it is a big part of Spider-Man. I mean, Dr. Octopus stole his life and his body, and now Peter Parker's trying to fight for it back. It's pretty cool. So the first thing I like about this comic is the cover. I think the cover is so cool, how he has his own little spider signal, and he almost kind of, like, it's very Batman reminiscent, how everything's so dark, and he's got the spider signal in the back. I mean, and then it's cool that you can, like, just see his eyes, because, like, that's a big part of Spider-Man. Like, he's not a dark character, and they kind of kept that within keeping his white eyes. So we'll flip it open and look at it a little bit. This is one thing I really like. This up top, how in every issue, well, number one, they kind of refresh your memory of what's going on in the series, but also this right here, it's just because normally if you just look at Spider-Man, you can't tell the difference between Superior Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man, but this one really gives you a good look, how you can see the lenses, how he's even sort of in a position that's still, I say this word a lot, reminiscent of Dr. Octopus, how he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, he's got his arms and legs on the ground, and then he also got the webs, which are kind of like tentacles, so it's kind of got that feeling of Dr. Octopus in there. And then the other things that are different with the suit are just like the feet, how he's got one big toe, and then you can't see it, but it's close to the spider on the back, so yeah. And then maybe I'll just show you guys a little bit of it. I really feel like Dr. Octopus is really playing a lot more well into being Spider-Man. Like before, he was kind of really staying Dr. Octopus, but no one noticed anything because he was in Spider-Man's body. No one's just going to think, oh, hey, he's acting slightly different. Well, I mean, he was acting really different, but hey, he's acting different. I bet he's not Spider-Man. You know, like, nobody thinks that. And, like, I really think he's playing back into the role of Spider-Man very well. And I'm just going to show you the one part. Here, let me take the comic off the screen and let me find the page so that I don't ruin it for you guys. There's this one part that really, oh, here it is. There's this one part, like, I kind of like before I go on with that, I like having Peter Parker in the background as a ghost. It reminds me of, oh, I forget what movie it is, but the kid's in a coma, and no one can find his body, and he can't come back to life until he finds his body, but whatever. So, yeah, this is what it kind of reminds me of, and it's cool how Peter is reliving through Dr. Octopus's memories, but right here, I really feel like Dr. Octopus is finally like becoming a true superhero. Not just Spider-Man, but he's becoming a good guy because he realizes that the Vulture is using little kids as his minions, and Dr. Octopus sees what's so wrong with that, and he's finally fighting for something good, for a good reason, not just because of what Spider-Man showed him, but now he has his own reason, and we actually get to see it right here, how he was beat as a child. So, yeah, I don't want to ruin much more of the book, but it is a great book, and Superior Spider-Man is really coming along as a comic book. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below of this. Make sure to check out my gaming channel, my Let's Get Comics, what comics I got this week, including Injustice, #1, and Smallville 10, which I'll also be reviewing. And thank you guys for watching. Tell me your thoughts down below. Alright guys, see ya.